Hello, I'm Jules and welcome to another quick one chapter at a time. Imagine my delight as I return home and I've received a gift from the gods of crowdfunding, Kickstarter. I bet this is my long-awaited watch from the brand Xeric. I haven't opened this yet, so I thought I would show you. I got this from the crowdfunding site Kickstarter. The brand is well known, but this is a new offering of theirs and I was happy to jump on board. Okay, let's call this for what it is. It's an unboxing video. Yep, I've sunk that low. Okay, to the bench and let's see what's what. Opening up the box, ta-da! We can see the black box the watch comes in, plus an extra smaller box that I presume has the extra strap I ordered. Embossed on the box is the logo Xeric. The sticker on the box shows a serial number or perhaps an SKU, and under that it says Scrambler Automatic Black Oxblood. This is the colourway I went for on the Kickstarter campaign. As you may know, Xeric are no strangers to Kickstarter, often launching their new models on the crowdfunding site before the production run. Inside the box we have a rigid shell presentation box in a plastic bag. Printed or embossed again is the brand Xeric. The box has a satin feel, and while possibly not in the same ballpark as other presentation boxes, it does feel sturdy and will protect the contents while in transit. Simply unzipping the box, we can see everything is housed in a dense foam cutout. The watch on the left and a card on the right. And in the lid of the case is what looks like some paperwork with the words "Thank you" embossed. Everything is in trendy black. Starting with this thank you card on the back, let's see. I see this is a promo to a Xeric competition on Instagram, where you could win $500 credit to more Xeric products. I especially like the 3 dots in the top right hand corner, as if it were a menu you could click on. Next is the card on the right, and this is the international warranty card, which I would have to fill out myself. And under that, what's this? A torch of some kind. I see, it is a Xeric branded UV torch for showing off the loom, which will probably come in handy for me, for no other purpose than showing off the loom. I can't see any other use for this UV torch.
My God.
It's like a Jackson Pollock painting.
And lastly, the watch. This is the Xeric Scrambler with a wandering hour complication. This is an unusual complication, but one that has been around for many years, though not very popular these days. As you can see, there are 3 discs that rotate to show the hour. As the hour swings through the 120-degree arc at the top, you can see the hour indicated and the minutes are read off that arc. The campaign had many different colour combinations to go for. I went for the deep purple or oxblood dial with a black strap option, and this comes with a stainless steel case. Some options had a black or gold PVD coated case. The case is a hair over 40mm wide, and on a normal day I would think this was too big. Xeric are no stranger to big watches. My first foray into Xeric was with the Solaroscope SQ. I loved this watch. I loved its unusual design, this square asymmetrical thing going on. I ordered it in a gunmetal grey with a champagne dial. It came on a dark chocolate strap. I loved the unusual way of displaying the time, the beautiful curved crystal, the cool 6 o'clock placement of the crown, the beautiful Horween leather strap. Heck, I even loved the tweed box it came in. But I never wore it. It was just too big for my wrist, so I eventually sold it. The point is, I should expect Xeric to make big watches. The Scrambler is 40.5mm as I mentioned, so I think I can get away with that. It is giving off serious 70s vibes with the tonneau shaped case and the brushed finishing radiating out in a sunburst pattern, but with a Jetsons flair with these wandering hours. The corners to the case are a finely polished chamfer, and the sides continue down with a straight graining. This is a nice touch of finishing. If the sides were polished, it would look very slab-sided. The round glass crystal, again another quality touch, give a big open view to the dial and what is going on with the wandering hours. The dial has 4 areas to it. They are all very well colour matched and appear to be made of a machined alloy that looks anodised, though I have no idea if that is the case. In the centre is a small raised disc that serves as a pivot point for the carriage that holds the 3 arms. The base of the dial is flat with what looks like a blasted matte finish. The only highlights to this area of the dial is the logo, discreetly placed at the 6 o'clock in silver. And you can also see a pin protruding from the dial that actuates the star wheel discs with the hour markers. Next is an outer beveled ring in a circular brushed pattern. I like the use of the brushed patterns here. They all draw your eye into the centre of the dial where the action is. And lastly, the top third of the dial has the minute portion, or arc, of the time-telling device. As I mentioned, the hour disc travels along this arc, showing the minutes from 0 to 60. There is a very fine minute track under the Arabic numerals that has very sharp printing. The minute track is on a 45-degree chamfer. I imagine it would be difficult to print on a surface like that. This shows to me that Xeric are anything but a startup brand you would normally find on Kickstarter. They have resources and experience. Turning the case over is an exhibition caseback that is in turn screwed into a larger caseback secured by 4 screws. The automatic winding oscillator has the Xeric logo etched or printed on it, just in case you forgot who made this watch. The movement is based on the Miyota 90S5 caliber, and that has been worked on by Xeric to have the wandering hour complication. The 90S5 movement has a 40-hour power reserve that is down to roughly 36 hours with this complication, and it's running at 28,800 Hz. This is a 3-hand movement that has had the seconds indicator removed. This version does not have the date complication, which is not a problem. Frankly, I think it would have caused unnecessary clutter. And no ghost date position on the stem. The crown has a Xeric logo machined into it, which is all in keeping with the design elements, and doesn't feel too out of place. The caseback and the tonneau case does give this watch some thickness, measuring in at 14.5 millimeters. So not too bad, but this is a watch that will stand out, even more so with some of the other colorways. And then we have the strap. The standard strap with this particular version is a stitched black leather 22mm strap. This feels like a bit of a cuff of a strap, though having the strap surface broken up with these ridges does make a difference. But the trade-off is it adds bulk to the strap. The leather strap is made by the famed Horween Leather Company in Chicago, USA. Yet another reference to the reach that Xeric now has. I have to say, the leather strap feels beautiful. On the back of the strap, one half is stamped with the Horween logo, the other half of the strap is stamped with the Xeric logo. I thought the black strap might look a little austere against the warmth of the oxblood dial. So I also ordered a dark chocolate leather strap with a deployed clasp. Again, this is a Horween leather strap and is stamped as such. Never an opportunity missed by Xeric to apply their logo. The clasp is etched with the name and the extra strap is stamped on the underside with the brand. All the straps have quick release spring bars to make interchanging them an easy task. On the wrist, yep, it does, as I suspect, feel big. It does sit nicely on the wrist though, as the strap is attached to an undercut of the case, so no lugs as such. It's surprisingly easy to read, and I'm keen to see how it performs over time. Okay, that's it for my initial impression of the limited edition Xeric Scrambler with tonneau case and oxblood dial colour. I hope you found this useful. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe for future releases. I'll see you in the next chapter. Hello, hello, and some, yeah, who knows, stuff.